Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Dragon's Lair. Before I get started on what box I'm going to be doing now, I want to say, if you're new here, welcome. Check out my previous videos. I do mostly unboxings of science fiction or role-playing boxes or science fiction fantasy mystery boxes, witchcraft boxes, and a few other boxes that get sent to me. I'm hoping to be doing a fountain pen box again that I used to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and then after watching the video or while watching the video, hit the thumbs up button because they all help my channel. And I'd like my channel to grow. Currently, today I'm doing these videos on my birthday. But I'm hoping to post them, if not today, tomorrow on Saturday. So, I mean, whenever you're watching this, it was done on my birthday. If you're returning, welcome back, and thank you for watching my videos. Tell your friends, have them check out my channels. And if you're hearing noise in the background, it's because I've got Dune playing in my living room. Because I've got the 1984 Dune playing in the background for honoring David Lynch. I love David Lynch's movies. Was a fan of Twin Peaks. Not as much of a fan as a lot of people were, but I did like Twin Peaks. I liked David Lynch's movies. I thought they were really cool. And since he passed away yesterday, I figured I'd put on Dune today, and I was watching them, and then I realized, you know what? Why don't I work on my videos? After I was hanging out with a friend, we walked around the mall, we talked. So I have enjoyed my birthday so far. It's been fun. I've gotten a few birthday gifts already. And I'll have them posted on my Instagram, along with the subscription box items. So I'll put a link down below my Instagram so you can check that out. I'll put a link down below of the Dungeon in a Box, which is going to be the box that we're unboxing today, on the bottom as well. In the subscription, in the subject box. Sorry, I've been dealing with medical issues besides my asthma. Been dealing with a couple of other things, so I mean, I've been tired and drowsy, and the medicine that they have me on makes me really drowsy and tired. So I mean, but it's been a while, and I wanted to do these videos. So the last two videos, the first video I did was on Dungeon Crate, which you can go check that out. The next two videos are going to be on Dungeon in a Box. This is December's Dungeon in a Box, and then I have January's. So I'll be doing them individual videos, so the video won't be so long. So this is Adventure 7 and Adventure 8 of the campaign that I'm doing from Dungeon in a Box. And for the newcomers, Dungeon in a Box is a monthly subscription box, monthly campaign subscription box. So each month you get items that deal with that adventure of that campaign. And then it's 13 adventures in a year-long campaign, and then it goes off to another campaign, which is cool. So I think I have 5 more campaigns, or 5 more adventures in this campaign before it goes to the next one. And if you don't want to do a monthly subscription box for it, if you just don't want to do a one-shot, they have one-shot choices. They have a one-up, and they also just have a miniatures subscription box, because they do the flat miniatures and they do 3D miniatures. So and you get both kinds in these boxes. And as you can tell, they just came today, and I haven't opened them. So, and I have no idea what stuffs in each of the adventures. I just know this is Adventure 7 and that's Adventure 8. So let's get started. Let's see, did I cover everything? Yes. So let's get started with this adventure. Okay, so here's this adventure. This is box 7. So let's get into it and see what we have. And I gotta say that I'm not sponsored by Dungeon in a Box. I buy these with my own money. So the reviews are as accurate as they're gonna possibly be. But I gotta say, I have liked Dungeon in a Box from box 1. So for 8 months that I've been getting it, I've liked every single box. Every single box has been cool because you got maps, you get miniatures. There's base stands. So let's make sure that this is Adventure 7. Yes, Adventure 7. So, okay, so you get bases for the 2D miniatures, which are cool. And I've actually started liking these miniatures. At first, I wasn't really too particular about them. I really didn't like them because I'd rather have the 3D miniatures. But after a while, I'm going, you know what? These are actually really cool. So first we got an armored dragon. That's cool. Dragon King Barbarian. So an armored dragon, which of course you already gonna know that this goes up on my dragon shelf. So he has no base. That's kind of weird. A miniature with no base. Okay. Oh, and the miniature is done by DungeonInABox.com. It's done by the company, so it's an exclusive dragon. And they're the miniatures that you get in these boxes are made for this adventure, but you could use them for anything. So there's the dragon, the armored dragon. That is really cool. That is awesome. I'm gonna put this out on this on the side. So there's the armored dragon. Okay, next we have the Dragonkin Barbarian. The Dragonkin Barbarian. Dragonborn Barbarian is all too happy to beat the kobolds into obedient servitude. Okay. That's kind of cool because I actually don't have any Dragonkin miniatures that I know of. May have one that came from Dungeon Crate, but I'm not sure. Because most of my gaming group usually doesn't play Dragonkin. Oh, and the adventures are based around D&D 5e, by the way. But they're not hard to adapt to, like if you still play 3e or if you play Pathfinder. So there's the Dragonkin Barbarian. So that is really cool. Let's check out the the 3D miniature, or the 2D miniatures. Okay, so that's all that. And with Dungeon in a Box, um, you always get maps. You get fold out maps. And you get like 3D items that you can put together to make scenery. So here's the... Okay. So you got the armored dragon, you got the dragon barbarian. So you got other miniatures too. So I mean that's cool. So you got those. I'm not going to open it up because there's a couple that are loose and I don't want to lose it until I put them on the base. But if you want to see what all of these are like, check out my Instagram. They're going to be down below. I'll put a link down below of so, and then here's the I think this is supposed to be a forge for weapon making. Because it looks like a forge. So yeah, you put this together, and then you have a piece of scenery for the game, for this adventure or for any other game. Then you got stuff that goes with the card, the stuff you get at the first box. So this is for the compass. This is for the back of it, telling you what NPC found or a PC has found. Assisted flight. So that's cool. And then the compass marker. And then you have your choice, a Dragon Rot Ballista or the Arcane Telescope. And then you have, here's the Ballista stats. And then here's the Telescope stats. So you do also have the cards too. And these pieces actually go on the back of the ship that you got in the first adventure. So if you want to see what that looks like, go check out my video from the first box, and that would have been 7. Right now, for this, it would have been 7 boxes back of Dungeon in a Box. So that is a cool looking ballista. Too bad you didn't get like a little pop-up of the ballista or the telescope. That would have been cool. So then here's this month's map. We got a dungeon crawl. It looks like it looks like the inside of a dungeon. And then on the back, it's the other side of the dungeon. So that's kind of cool. See, I love these maps. So, and then there's the adventure, Forge of the Dragon Lord. Adventure 7. Here be dragons. So, Pyre the Dragonsmith. So that's who that's supposed to be. Then here's his stats. Oriko is the Mad Alchemist. Iron Chain Lunar Monk. The legacy stickers, that tells you what these are. Okay, so the Lunar Monk is one of these miniatures. And the Mad Alchemist is here somewhere too. So I think that's the monk. So, or not the monk, the Mad Alchemist. So that's cool. Okay, so yeah, you always get miniatures of the characters, the NPCs that are in here. Um, and then it tells you on the back, you got the Forge of the Dragon Lord, Adventure 7, Dragon's Forge, upper and lower level maps. Okay, so that's the map of the Dragon's Forge. Um, Exclusive skinny minis, buildable 3D terrain tiles, two miniatures, and then the special legacy card and stickers that shape your character's fate. So this one you could use as a PC. And yes, this would be a forge then. This is a dragon forge. Weapon forge for dragons. Okay, so there's Adventure 7. So that's really cool. I always love the miniatures. I've always loved the terrain pieces that they give you. And the adventure is always useful. I'm actually going to, once I get all 13 adventures, I'm actually going to run my gaming group on it. Because right now we're actually playing in a GURPS campaign with using BattleTech. So, my favorite items would definitely have to be the dragon and the Dragonborn, Dragonkin. But other than that, I actually like the Forge. And if you seen any of my previous videos, you know that I used to play Warhammer Fantasy before it became Age of Sigmar, and I have a whole bunch of those buildings and the different scenario things that 5th edition and 6th edition came out with. So I actually do have a D&D Forge from 3rd edition cardboard thing that you cut out and put together. So that's really cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the other videos. I'll be doing Adventure 8 next. So come back and watch that one and enjoy and have a good weekend.